Number 3, the total cost in dollars to rent a surfboard consists of a $25 service fee and a $10 per hour rental fee. A person rents a surfboard for T hours and intends to spend a maximum of $75 to rent the surfboard. Which inequality represents this situation? A lot of times with problems on the SAT, I'll tell you to look at the answers first. For these kind where you're wanting to create an equation, I don't recommend looking over there. I think it's easy to make a mistake when you're seeing 4 different equations that are fairly similar to each other. And we don't want that. So let's write the equation ourselves and then see which answer our crafted equation matches. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with this. He wants to spend a maximum of $75, no more than $75. But 75 is okay. That's the top. So whatever we add up for the service fee, the per hour rental fee, when we add all that up, it cannot be more than 75. So it's going to be less than 75 or equal to 75. So everything else has to go on this side because this whole sum up of the total cost must be less than or equal to 75 because that's the maximum that he's going to spend. I talked it through that way because sometimes when students see the word maximum, they think max is greater. No, that's not what it's saying is. That is as high as it can go. It will not go higher, so it has to be less than that or equal. He will spend $75. Or a person, whoever they are, they will spend less than $75. Right, so the $25 service fee and a $10 per hour rental fee. A $25 service fee, everyone gets that, no matter what, no matter how short or long of a time they spend on this surfboard, they are paying $25 flat rate. Now, if it's something that's going to change, we need a variable. Now, they're telling us that this variable is going to be T hours. So it's a $10 per hour. So this price is going to vary, hence variable. Hey, it's going to vary depending on how many hours the person spends. If they spend more time with the surfboard, they will pay more. So for every hour, T, they're going to spend $10. $10 times the number of hours, that's the fee, the per hour fee. Then we have that $25 service fee. Altogether, it's going to be a maximum of 75, so it's less than or equal to 75. There's my equation. 10t plus 25 is less than or equal to 75. And I look over here, and here's why I say it's good to write things out, because these two right here, they're being a little sneaky. Usually when we write an equation, we put the variable first. So in this case, that's how I wrote it. I wrote it as 10t. I have my variable here up front, plus 25. That's the standard way of doing it. So if you do this in your head and you're like, okay, it's 10 per hour and 25. Okay, so 10 plus 25. They put the numbers in the order, but then they stuck the t on the end. You see how they did that in B and D? They're being sneaky. So it is actually D, even though that 25 comes first, because it's a plus in the middle. The commutative property of addition says we can change the order. So yeah, you can put the 25 first and then put the 10t second. Absolutely, you can. It's not the standard way, but you can do it. So this is the same as the equation we wrote. 25 plus 10t is less than or equal to 75. There we go. And you'll notice in these answers, all 4 of them are less than or equal to 75. That's not always the case. Sometimes in some of the answers, they'll give you some will be less than, some will be greater than. So I always go through the process of determining which one it should be. Even if you were watching me and you're like, Alyssa, why are you going through the process of less than or equal to? It's clearly less than or equal to because all 4 of them have it. Yeah, but sometimes they're not so nice. So our answer, 10t plus 25 is less than or equal to 75, which is the same as 25 plus 10t is less than or equal to 75. D, that is my answer. Hey guys, this video was helpful or useful in any way, please feel free to let the algorithm know about it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, even buy me a coffee if you're so inclined. Links for that down below as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.